today. What? Figured why not?
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you've precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain de Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
At least some of the things are still the same.
Fortune's favor.
There's treasure mass here. And some different things. Templar map.
A good catch.
I have no idea. Oh, a Viking sword.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! You irresponsible wretch. How dare you show me such disrespect? You irresponsible wretch.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training.
Forget the Royal Navy. There's another map over there.
Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains!
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Thank you.
That's different. Each case there's one thing, another on another.
Let me out of...
Now this area I don't know very well, so I don't. If there is a map in this for this spot, I don't know it. So.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
It's something I gotta do in the long run, I guess.
Back on the grind. He's off! You, let me out of... I'm losing that bastard! Bastards have mistakes! Keep them guessing!
Well, I messed up there. I was trying to assassinate, but that don't work.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach him a lesson?
I don't
They don't
remember
stand
his
a
training.
chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat?
I didn't get none.
Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
Thank you.
There he goes again.
I had training.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Happy hunting, lads!
Set her ablaze!
Sink that French vessel!
He's no match for you!
Ha ha!
Yeah, with a trap.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mud? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Chevalier, this vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Shall we begin?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, God, now.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
Ready to hit them, sir!
A ship! This is Fontaine. They will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men! For sail! All sail!
Fill the sail! Some sort of cargo there, sir!
Forget the cargo.
Haul in the stunsails!
Get those crews up!
Fire!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Incoming ship! They're giving chase! Brig! British
Fire!
They seem to be... This!
Fire!
My ship!
Crowd on every inch of sail! Fire! Trim the yards off the wind! Fire!
Parachute blow! Look back! Get a move on!
Spread her wings to the wind! Fire!
Breaking up! Race back! We're going to hit them!
Well, that was the plan.
Fire!
Captain!
Brace!
Loaded, Captain!
Stations!
Now!
Short sail! Get off the squall! Fire!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of Le Gerfaut. It's a long way home, and we have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads! Chevalier is pleased with us.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
What the heck?
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just in an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell?
No.
Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here. Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay pop. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But...
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
Fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otzoberg and Ms. Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press.
Oh, yeah.
Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement.
Are we just starting where we left off?
Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Nope, I'm a level below. I'm so used to having level 3 security.
Do you see it flashing? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In
Now
theory,
this is
if you align
different.
the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
A different type of core from the other one. Interesting.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to get back to your animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab him. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Alright.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins.
Well, I'm not really interested in that, but... So basically everything I hack now, I'm just turning on. What the heck? Can't get in there. But I can be nosy and go in everybody else's stuff. This feels like I've started from the last game. Since they upgraded. Nope. I get aggravated too quick on that one. Let's buy the elevator. Where is the elevator? Oh, over here. Yeah, no one left nothing by the elevator. Let's see if yours are any easy. It was. I hacked all this on the previous game. Now I gotta unhack it.
Nathan Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite. charged with finding a precursor site. Hatham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall.
That's on the third one, I
He
think.
lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand
So
Master
that's the game
Reginald
before
Birch raised him
Assassin's
to become
Creed
a Templar.
Black Flag.
Hatham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Hatham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
There.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen.
Uh-huh. 4 out of 20 computers. There's only one computer left I probably can do. But that's a pain in the butt one. But it has to be done. Because I can't go. I don't think. Ooh, excuse me. This place is a disaster. I'm firing the cleanup crew. Or split. This is aggravating. There. Alright. A little bit difficult. And the page engine.
Okay. The numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind.
There's a mail in there, doesn't man, let's see. I know I can't get there, but let's go right over there. It's always good to try to get as many computers as you can. Yeah, I need level 3 for that. So I can only do my floor, alright. Look into the Animus. Assassin's Creed and Far Cry 3. I have Far Cry 3. Cool. Well, I have that one. Splinter Cell, Breach. I don't have that on here. Ah. Your office is a mess. My OCD's kicking in. Achievement. Yeah. Did I do that? I didn't see it. Yes, I did. We're homestead.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale. How go things?
It's gotta be
in the
after
West
the
Indies?
before or after.
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
I think after, because he's old
Your
now.
countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Wally?
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters.
I cannot know. Barnaby has not been found. He was a strong marine, one of Machiavelli's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know how the site...
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. We chase on the sea but lost in trail.
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for
you. You are late.
Oh, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. Take your time. Not too much. More work after this.
Reload.
Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. You're almost there. Well done, Shay. Keep it up.
Target practice.
Doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well. They'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay.
You're from above.
Can you kill without being noticed? You certainly know how to handle yourself. Nicely done. I am surprised.
This is not for you!
Ah, a classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Top form, Shay. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
That's why I'm
Shay,
not in school.
Follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
You're quite slow.
It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us.
That's always.
Now to use what you have taken from nature.
You're making me hungry. I want venison now. A hair pelt.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
No, don't eat today yet, so makes sense. I'm guessing I was supposed to do this before I did the other game. There's no telling.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost? The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
What? I missed one thing. And that's all it takes. I wouldn't want to be able to do this. I might break the ranges. I don't do good heights. Probably gonna be the one thing I gotta learn. Total assassin. Get over your fear of heights.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we're not most at ease when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
Uh-huh. In this case, I got 2 guns behind me. Now, where am I going? So, there's also that. Wait a minute. Crystal looking things. What about leaves? Oh, we gotta go to the second. Oh God.
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. We need to find what was stolen from Macandal, Shay.
Like
You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript.
That's it.
This is your mission.
And what's yours?
To watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone... Same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite, and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
It's a silly old song. Get up, Jack, don't sit down. Come along, we jolly brave boys, and 20 more grog in the car. We'll plow the briny ocean like a jolly roving car. When Jack is worn and weather beat, too old to cruise about. They'll let him stop in some Chantilly.
I believe that's Port Lejoie.
Then he'll raise hands high and loud he'll cry, thank Christ I'm homeward bound. When his money's all
different. For all I know, it could be the same time zone. Before that's all I know.
Don't fall but mates! Trim us off the wind!
Furl them.
I hear it, but I don't see it. Smoke bomb bullets. Ah, there. You are blue now. You were like a golden color. No. That way. Must be inside of the... And now it wants to do that. Really? I've been here the whole time. And...
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. Stephens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. Scourge of the West Indies. Rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woods Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Ah, so this is after. Sound like.
Should be nearby, Captain.
Oh, that's how.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all swords. No spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Fire! Almost ready, sir!
Fire!
Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her.
Let's catch some wind! Jump into the drink when you can!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the more again.
Yep, we don't got all the stuff like before. On this one. Gain 30 use a metal. And we're done. $30 metal. Fair the Morgan.
Race for impact!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master station nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Osman McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Burger further.
Yeah.
Gotta upgrade the cannon these days.
What service can I provide?
Well, seeing as they only does a hole, that's good. More cannons. I need a lot more stuff. So basically, it's similar to Black Flag, except I gotta start all over.
My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Yeah. What? Oh! So there's a different thing there. More money. Always good to have this in case I can fast travel. I can't do much other than select a couple things. I don't want to. You're jumping into the water. Might as well finish up the island. Well, what I can. Even it changed colors. Still annoying noise forward. Go up here. Get off the chest. Anything else? Yeah, there's these. Huh. That is a lot different than what I'm used to. Nice chimney dough. There's one missing. Oh, there's this. I got the beginning. What's up there? Really? Where? I can upgrade myself. Sail to the end. What? Well, at least the ship looks better than it did. I'll give it that. The only difference is I have to go down instead of up.
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. Le Chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the...
So I've got what I could. The side activities is locked. No. I'm guessing that's one of them. One locked, one I cannot find.
Aloft, lads!
It's gonna be interesting. At least.
Ships ahoy! More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats.
They must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
These cowards must pay! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? We sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
It would not let me aim.
Incoming ship! They're giving chase! It's a gunboat! British round! Last speed we can make some...
Fire with your sons!
They hit us, sir! She's breaking up!
Fire!
Release
the Thompsons and Garland!
Ready to bomb!
Fire!
Break up!
Fire!
The sea's heaving hard!
I can't see.
Be careful, Captain.
That's all safe. Fire! Fire! Loose and cast away!
Right.
Fire!
Say the word! I'll have the grapple! They're firing, sir!
That's the gallants and boys!
Don't have a mortar to last one I gotta sink. I might as well board it.
Douse the royals and tops!
Marshal the tops!
You won't let me. Oh, no, it will. And fire without leaving the boat. What's it? Oh, I need a repair my ship. Wow.
The last of them.
Then let us go on.
We're not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
A maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Obvious Caesar.
Weather's coming against us!
Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
But what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
Tempted to stick to this country top. Don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course.
I couldn't do what I wanted to, but alright.
There it
medal.
is. Antiquity. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Who's up? These are sticks.
Went from the tropical to the freezer. Hey.
Hold them
Dock
in.
the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Wonder why there are so many Royal Navy ships about. I suppose because there are more French ships to challenge them. Who has more ships? The English, by far. They're spread thin. Do they have more than the Spanish? Hard to tell. But the Spanish keep to the south. Too cold. Can't say I'm
I can't blame him either. A lot of maps.
This is more like it.
I need to find up here so I can find everything out here. You can keep all the things, no. I want to go back to the dang Caribbean. Whoa. I did not want to do that. There is something, a secret.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Too much going on. Whoa, I can't go up this way, can I? But something's down there. My curiosity interact. Down. I said in the water, not that way.
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Well, can't go this way. It'd been easier if I could. You can take that.
Terrible. Let me see. That's not rum.
It's not. Somebody's in trouble then. Well, they've been drinking. Okay, we'll do it this way. I'm in here, Mom, at it. No, 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 no. Wait for it. Oh, it's over there. Where you work?
Fortune's favor.
Yep. As you say, I guess. So where I gotta go is right here anyway. But that's not where I wanted to go.
He's off his model. Do as he says. Hold right there.
God. Many things going on today. Well, I get damaged over time, alright. Not available. I don't want the cheats, but alright. I'm also going to stop now since glitching, among other things. How do I get back up? That's up there, so I would have to climb. I really was hoping to get a lot more done, but well, I'm gonna have to stop here since my schedule just got changed. So, hope you liked the video. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.